Hey everyone, this is Blackbinder, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Last time we left off, we pissed off Galawain and killed one of his favorite creatures, the Kraken. However, we had to do that because otherwise the coral would keep growing and basically Sayuka would be screwed because their ships wouldn't be able to dock here anymore. So let's go ahead and turn in that quest with Fleet Master Okaya.
I hope your effort to resolve the coral situation is meeting with success.
I dealt with the magical disturbance at the root of your coral problem.
You've brightened my day considerably. We should have the port in working order as soon as the remaining coral is cleared.
Well, thank you.
Before I forget, Atsura would like to see you at the Brass Citadel.
Alright, we also need to take Maya to the Brass Citadel, so that's a good thing. Okaya pauses, her hand outstretched like she meant to pull you aside, then reconsiders. With a shake of her head, she continues.
He appears placid on the surface. Atsura is not a patient man.
Okay. I did turn in all of the bounties. We've got like 2 more to do, and I think that's it. So, I got a level in between episodes. So, let's go ahead and get 1 in sleight of hand and 1 in bluff. Alright, we can get a skill for ranger or rogue. Since I'm an idiot and got sapped beforehand, I need to redo that. Spell resistance, slippery of mind. Oh, it's only while bloodied or near death, so we don't want that. What can we do? We could do finishing blow, I guess. Or 15% healing done? No thanks. We can get better accuracy versus enemies that are hurt, but I don't want to do that. We could get Revive Animal Companion, or we could do the takedown combo. When my pet takes someone down, I do plus 100% damage, but I'm fairly certain we share a resource pool, so I don't think that would be a very good idea. Let's go ahead and do this one. Concussive Shot. Not because I want Concussive Shot, but because I want the Concussive Tranquilizer. It's negative 30-second duration on beneficial effects. The closest one I have to that is taking off 10 seconds, so 30 seconds is pretty big. And also with our accuracy, we're really likely for it to actually work. Alright, we'll go 1 in survival and 1 in explosives. What else do we want? Oh, looks like did he unlock something new? Critical defense, toughened fury. No, never mind. He did not. So let's go ahead and grab weapon mastery, plus 5% damage with proficient weapons. Not super useful, but he doesn't really have anything else we want, so. I can't turn his modal off either, because it gives me plus 3 engaged enemies. 1 more in metaphysics, and let's go 1 more in stealth, and then we'll stop with stealth for now. What does he want? A cipher skill, maybe? Yeah, let's get more focus. The cipher begins combat with additional focus. That's what I wanted. That way I can mine blades over and over again. Wait for all the people to stop moving around. That way he can engage without having to have any of the enemies focus on him. With Aloth, we'll go explosives and... what else do we want? Let's just go insight. We can do refreshing defense, I guess. But no, he won't be taking damage all that often. Or what? Improved critical, spell resistance. A lot of these are no good. We did this one before. Combat focus. Gain concentration at the beginning of combat. Let's look at any of these spells. Do I need any of them? Fleet Feet, no. Infused with Vital Essence, no. I guess we could do Mara's Tentacles. Why not? Let's do Mara's Tentacles. I like those. They can hobble or immobilize, which should let us hit the guys easier. And they do that on hit, so. They're also crushing damage, which is doubly useful. We'll go 1 in Alchemy and 1 in Insight. What do we want with her? Let's go penetration with flame attacks. Alright, and then let's get out of here. We will head back to the Brass Citadel, But I need to make sure I put Maya in my party before we actually leave. Because there's no inn in the, there's no inn in the Brass Citadel, so I can't switch party members there. I know, because I wanted to start this episode in the Brass Citadel, because that's where my last bounty was, the last bounty turn-in. We're going to go after Captain Thanik. He is a one-skull bounty. It's him and someone else. Some warlord, I think. Captain Thanik, you are going down. Use the spyglass. The vessel boasts the sharp angles and flat front of a junk, but it does not fly the colors of Rautai or any other naval power. Its banners identify it as a merchant ship. The craft's hull appears heavily reinforced, and its gun port bristle with cannons, but it cuts a non-hostile path through the sea. Hail the ship and prepare to board. We'll see. Maybe we can figure out why they want his head. Says he's a merchant, but merchants can be bad too. This will save me from getting bombarded on my way through. Oh, he's a godlike.
My fellow captain.
The moon godlike's short stature and sharp features mark him as being of elven blood, and his accent bears more than a trace of Adiran. He bows slightly at the hip. Moon godlike are awesome. When they reach 75, 50, and 25% health, they shoot out an AoE healing. One of my favorite classes for races for the first game.
Captain Thanik at your service. Allow me to be the first to welcome you aboard my humble vessel, the deck of many things.
Thank you.
Below you will find merchants from every corner of Aora, each vending an assortment of wares both rare and unusual.
He gestures toward the hatch to the inner hold. Grinning, he raises a single finger.
Lest you think us easy marks, know that we have bested pirates and monsters of every sea. Cross us, and we'll be adding your shiniest bits and pieces to our inventory, and your bodies to Andra. But let it not come to that. Please come below, my new friends, and explore what the deck offers.
Oh, that's too bad. He's kind of nice. Holy cow, that is a big bodyguard. Look at that freaking guy. What is wrong with you? I guess I'm just as big, but his armor makes him look even bigger. Alright, let's go check out what they have for sale before I kill their master. He is one of the people I need to kill, right? Captain Thanik? Veen, Barunga. Well, I guess I don't. Okay, so we won't kill him then. Why did I think I had to kill him? Well, okay, good then. I didn't want to kill him anyway. Zadako.
Ado, and welcome, amico. Might I interest you in a new cloak? Perhaps gloves of the finest cut. A belt interwoven with incantations.
You don't seem much of a sailor. How did you wind up here?
Oh, it shows then. I'm afraid I'm still rather new to this. The slightest squall leaves me green for days. My ancestors, they would laugh me out the door.
He rubs the back of his head.
Back in Velia, I apprenticed to the famed weaver, Selana Mezquinetra. She sent me to accompany a rather important shipment to the Republics. It was to be a grand adventure. Instead, the ship foundered, and only the grace of Andra and the sudden appearance of the deck spared me a sodden grave. That was 2 years ago, I think.
Do you know anything else about the deck?
You mean like where it came from? Afraid not, friend. I rather suspect Andra herself of birthing it from the depths to fish out the few things she'd rather not see lost to the sea.
Alright, let's see what you got. Gloves of the Dungeon Warden. Grants lockdown. Excuse me, hold on. The prisoner is isolated from the world, leaving them unable to act, but also unable to be affected by outside parties. It's basically my gloves, but with the lock, so we'll go ahead and grab them. Sash of Judgment. Balance in all things. Deal 10% damage against enemies above 50% health. Enemies deal plus 10% damage against the wearer while above 50% health. Huh. What am I using? Because they shouldn't be hitting me. So we get immune to push and pull effects. I don't think we need the Sash of Judgment. The Cap of the Laughing Stock grants Village Fool. The wearer invites laughter from all around them, granting all friends and foes immunity to resolve afflictions, but also reducing their deflection. What? Oh, it's only 2.5 meter range. That's really good. Minus 10 deflection, but I gain immunity to resolve afflictions. Let's go ahead and grab that, and we'll give it to, I guess, Aloth, because he, with his Sitzel Spirit Lance, he'll be close to the front line, but not on, like, not getting hit. Hits converted to grazes from melee weapons, no thank you. Missile Gloves just gives us magic missiles. We don't need it. Boots of Evasion, Stealth, Speed, Troll Hide Belt. We don't need any of that. Alright, let's buy these two. Let's see, bullshit, my mechanics is too low. Holy cow! Lock difficulty 24? Okay, that's just insane. We must have to pickpocket from him, I guess, and steal his... Where is my stealthy stuff? Steeled in Darkness grants 2 stealth to all those around me, though, right? Yeah, it's all those around me. So, let's get me up here, and I will wear the cloak. Alright, now let's go have me walk up near Seraphim. You cannot pickpocket while being observed. Well, I don't want to be observed. Come on. It's got to be close enough to get out of their view. What's your stealth at? 18? Jesus, that is really high. Steeled in Darkness, he gets +2 from me. But he's still not able to get out of there. Or out of their view. Is there anything else I can use? Where are my drugs? Nope. Let's search by duration and look at the bottom. Athletics and Survival. Constitution, Might, Dexterity. Alchemy, Arcana, and Explosives. I don't have one for Stealth. I guess not. Well, let's go through here and see if I have any plus stealth boots or something. Ooh, +7 deflection. Cloak of Greater Deflection. I must have missed that. Bolt Catchers grants Crackling Bolt. 20% chance to reflect incoming electricity attacks and 20% chance to launch a shock damage attack at target on scoring a melee weapon crit. Not bad. Do I have of stealth boots? I know I could buy some, but I don't really want to do that. If I don't have to, anyway. Okay. What are your boots are you wearing? He's already got boots of stealth on anyway, so it wouldn't matter. Son of a gun. Well, I guess we just can't do it right now. Let's see if we can get him stealthed over here. Nope, not even close. Alright, let's talk to the other merchants then. No, let's save it first. I have a feeling these guys might get pissed. What do you got here? Hylia's Talons. 25% chance on scoring a melee weapon hit to cause the enemy or wielder raw bleed over time. Raw bleed damage over time. That's weird. So it's either me or him. Alright, Wrecking Grasp. Plus 5% damage dealt as slash with melee weapons. That's good. Belt of Mogren's Chosen. Grants Linked in Flames. Plus 3% damage dealt as burn with weapons. Small chance to summon a hostile fire blight on hit. This guy has crappy items. Sandals of the Water Lily. Immune to dexterity afflictions. And minus 10 to all defenses. I don't even know if those are worth stealing. Nah, they are. Haha. I was just far enough away to not get caught.
Greetings. I assume Fennec explained our little floating trading floor, so I'll cut through the fat. I'm Sautara, purveyor of fine armors and weapons, whether for kith or ship. What are you in the market for?
This is an unusual vessel.
He is, isn't he? Looks like a junk now, but that's mostly my doing. Underneath the decades of patches and filth, there's some truly strange shit. Copper, Audra, Adiran runes, Valian pipes.
She shakes her head.
Best guess is that he came out of old Engwith, modified over the millennia by whoever crewed him. I wanted to rename him the Junky Junk of Junk, but Fennec wouldn't have it.
The ship's a him?
Trust me on that. I know him inside and out.
How'd you end up on the deck?
The question I ask myself often. The simple version is that the deck dropped anchor in Rawatai looking for a blacksmith. I was a blacksmith looking to get out of Rawatai. Didn't know a Bolin from a Baleen at the time. But you learn fast at sea or you sink.
What's the less simple version?
Considerably more complicated and entirely none of your business.
Well, let me see what you have then. It's exceptional. Okay, she doesn't have anything. I've already got these 3 things. The arcane lantern and the anchor. The bauble. What is he? Is he a Logopeth? Yeah, he is a Logopeth. A Logopeth stands in the corner. Its head turned to the side so that it might track you with one bulbous eye. A large bucket of briny water rests tucked into the corner behind it, a sponge just breaking its dark surface. The wilder gestures at the nearby shelves and what may be an invitation to peruse its wares.
How do you know if these things want you to pet them?
I dare. It hisses through needle-sharp teeth. Unusual ship, isn't it? The creature gurgles, head shifting slightly before sliding a webbed hand down the side of its head. Strange to see a Logopeth here. The Logopeth gurgles again. Wouldn't you rather be in the sea than on it? It gurgles. You don't say much, do you? I dare. It gurgles again. Peruse its wares. Alright, what is a vial of starlight? Damn, nice. It gives +5 to all stats for 10 seconds. But 10 seconds is not enough. Ring of Mule's Wit. Gives you -8 intelligence. Holy cow. Resistance to perception, intellect, and resolve afflictions. That's pretty good. Although -8 intellect, that would screw pretty much everybody. Because it's buff duration. Or self-buff duration, I guess. Sun's Blessing. What is that? Calls down a shaft of intense sunlight, burning in and potentially blinding those caught in the area of effect. So it's basically just sunbeam. Dawn's Reflection. 10% chance to reflect against spells. Nice. So Collar of Aethys' Light. That one's actually pretty good. Necklace of the Harvest Moon. Good game. Grants Midnight Wish. Friendly AoE, 8.4 health restored, +10 defenses for 15 seconds. It's basically just Moonwell, the druid spell. Channels lunar energy into a localized source of power, regenerating the health of allies in the area of effect and granting a minor bonus to all defenses. But it's only 1 per rest, so... -5% recovery time for 6 seconds on critical hit. What is my necklace looking like? Heads, oh yeah. Increased critical damage, so no. We won't use that. Huh. I don't know that I could use that on anyone, so I'm not going to bother. But I will get the Collar of Aethys' Light. Damn, I could just steal it all. But I don't think there's any way we can get past all these guys and... Let's see. Let's see what you can do with 18 stealth. Nope, you can't even get unseen here. Alright, let's get over here where we know we can stealth. Alright, what we need to do is come all the way down here and then go across before we get caught. Now, the stealth bar goes up very slow if you're right at the edge, but we're not. Oh, look, we are at the edge. Damn it, nope. Okay, well, let's get out of here then. We might be able to steal this. The Sash of Judgment and a bunch of other stuff. Alright. He's going to get seen very quickly, but we might be able to run past. Nope. Almost. Well, if we ever get 24 lockpicking, we can come back and see what exactly he's hiding in that chest. We would need at least 21, right? Because I think you can pick 3 levels ahead of you. So we would need 21 minus 2 would be 19 with our... We would need 19 with our gloves. Alright, let's get out of here. Wait, no. 19 minus what do we have on our Thief's Putty? Where are you, Thief's Putty? 19 minus 2 is 17. And what are we at now? 17. So I need 2 in mechanics, is that it? Yeah. Nice. So we just need 2 more mechanics and then we can come back and take it. Or at least, we can't take it because we can't stealth, but we can at least look what it is. Alright, where was I going? We were going to Nekataka. The Brass Citadel, I think. And we also need to go to the Queen's Birth and talk to Aenia, because we killed a bounty that I guess I didn't turn in. I think it was Redbeard. Although I can't really remember. Alright, that's... Oh, god damn it. Can you guess what I didn't do? I did not get Maya. Well, we gotta go to the Queen's Birth anyway, so... We can head to the Wild Mare and switch there. We could also re-roll, but I don't feel like re-leveling my guy completely up from nothing just to get rid of sap. Come on. You can do it. Alright, Aenia, she will be right here. Now, we also need to make sure there's no one else we need to talk to here, so I will actually look in my journal real quick.
My little
I dealt with
property,
Veen.
Perfetto, but you did not just come to the You've done well for the company.
Dasiwa the Shark. I've already dealt with Dasiwa, yes.
For once our service, you've taken all the work from the louses of Queen's Birth, and I have nothing more to offer you, save this.
Hesitating, Aenia sticks out her hand and tips her head to the side, wearing an awkward smile. Shake her hand. Been a pleasure working with you, Aenia. Alright. That's from the DLC. Urnox, I don't know where he is. Paradise of the Mind, no. Alafa? No. Bring Maya. I know that. We need to kill Barunga, speak to Atsuka. Rise and Decline. Nope. Okay, so we're good. Hasango is where we need to go. minus a few different side things. We should actually, you know what we should do? We should go to the Beast of Winter and see if we can finish that one. We are 3 levels higher now than when we started that quest. Or that DLC. Can we talk to Luca?
Out, pesky fly.
Nope.
Shoo.
Now, what can I do? You see any?
Alright, dismiss Shoti and grab Maya.
You must gather.
And now back to the Brass Citadel.
Before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It's the big dang city. Maya scratches the back of her head.
This is where we part ways. For the moment.
What's going on, Maya?
Asura will want me to report in alone. Sorry, it's company business. I might not be back for a few days on account of this.
Maya chews the inside of her cheek and reaches into her pack. She produces a sealed missive.
I'm supposed to handle this one alone.
Wouldn't it hurt chewing your cheek with pointed teeth?
I won't ask you to come along or get involved.
At first, it seems like she is looking down at Ishiza. In fact, Maya is looking down at her feet. I'll go with you. Where are we bound?
When I said I won't ask, what I mean is you aren't invited. This is a one-woman, one-bird kind of job. Hey, farm boy, try to keep the captain entertained while I'm gone.
She nods to Adair.
Take care, Ishi. Expect to see you both back with us.
Go have fun. Chase a god, save an island. Do what you do best, Captain.
She nods encouragingly. Safe travels, Maya.
And you as well. Just don't have too much fun without us.
She nods to you, holding your gaze for an extra moment before she clicks her tongue to summon Ishiza. Well, okay. Now what happens? Alright, let's go up here. It's quicker, I think.
Where are the walls? The artillery.
The Juana have a paradise, yet they do not protect it.
No, they don't. Alright, Atsura is downstairs. I don't think we have to talk to Hazanui at all. Hazanui Kura.
It's impossible to cheat at Hazatoa.
Save it and then talk to him. Atsura glances at you with a surreptitiously mirthful expression. He looks like he's in on a fabulous secret, one he's about to share with you.
It has been brought to my attention that you ousted the slavers from Crooksburg.
I did.
You've done a noble thing.
He clasps you by the shoulders and tries out a warm smile. It almost looks real.
They had long been a thorn in our side, but one we were hesitant to remove on our own. You've done us a considerable favor.
Thousands suffered because of them. Of course I did something.
Indeed. But the problem hardly begins or ends with the slavers.
He raises his brows, watching to see if you're following.
Deadfire is a troubled place, beset by all manner of predation and lawlessness. Adventure stories blame it on the fury of Helia's storms and the hunger of Andra's beasts.
He shakes his head in disgust.
Historians would spin you a tale of isolation and trade booms. All of that merely obscures the plain yet hard truth. The Juana lack the will to defend their homeland.
Not the will, but maybe the means. He stops and looks up at you for the first time since hearing your explanation. He's recovering himself and waiting for your reaction. How do you figure that? I agree they should have stopped this.
2,000 years ago, our people began the conquest of Rawatai. The land was new to us. Many of its inhabitants were better equipped.
He tenses his fingers and raises his eyebrows.
But we overcame them. We were unified where they were scattered. And we were not content to huddle in cliff caves and subsist. We were determined to make a better life for ourselves.
The people who made that journey and established Rauhotai did what they had to do. Yeah.
It is difficult for fragmented, transient tribes to maintain control over their territory.
He winces and laces his fingers together, starting to pace.
The Valians and the Principe will tear Deadfire asunder, and the Juana will stand by and let it happen.
They will, I agree.
So we must do everything we can to defend the archipelago and its people.
He stands a little straighter, drawing his shoulders back. You just want to control it, I understand. But I mean, that's bad. But if they don't, someone else will. It's really who's the lesser of two evils. The Valian, I don't know. At least these guys are the same race.
We shall ensure that the
or species even
do not return by stationing one of our most elite fleets at Crooksburg.
He watches you as he explains this, eyes searching your face. If you had those ships, why didn't you send them against Crooksburg yourself? That's prudent.
I'm glad you agree. In any case,
Can't
our
allow
attentions
slaving.
are now focused on Sayuka for now. I'm sure the Hazanui will summon you when the time is right.
After all this time, I still don't understand who you are or what you believe in. He watches you with that blank but thoughtful stare you've come to recognize. In the tiny movements of his eyes, you can see him sizing you up, deciding how much to tell you. At last, he smiles faintly.
Who we are. What does this even mean? Why the search for permanence in a transient existence? One day, our bodies will perish and our souls will return to the wheel. Every word we've ever spoken, everything we've ever known will be forgotten with us.
His expression is one of distant amusement, as though these notions are no more troubling than the far-off clamor of crowds.
But this will remain.
He spreads his hands, surveying the solid, precise stonework and around him.
Prolonging the soul is a fool's errand. Clinging to a grand past is vanity. I want to take part in building something that will last beyond me. That is true immortality.
I would honestly rather just be immortal. As long as I got to choose it. Not like forced immortality. He smiles, calm satisfaction narrowing the corner of his eyes. I agree, it's important to do great things with the time we have.
Few are in a position to accomplish as much as you are.
He nods appreciatively.
But you and I have much to do, and little time to discuss philosophy.
Alright then, farewell.
He's gonna do one thing, then he does something else.
That's called strategy.
Let's go talk to Hazanui while we're here. She might have something to say for us, and if not, then we will end this episode here. The big lady in charge. Hazanui is the big, I believe is what it means.
You look like you've come with a purpose.
Nope. Alright, well, that's where we're going to leave it for now, so please leave a like or comment below, and feel free to subscribe for more full Let's Plays like this one. And thanks for stopping by.